Hi, my loves, and welcome back to Ocean Aura. My name is Phoenix Rose. You can call me Phoenix. And before I get into it, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry. I'm seeing this little box on my face and it's distracting me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. So, I am doing, as you can tell by the title, yes, get ready, people. It's a whole new month and a whole new me. And I'm sorry, I had to change my bun because for some reason in real life it's not crooked, but then I see it on the camera and it's crooked. And if this looks crooked, guys, I can't do no better. It's what's happening. This is why I'm about to switch up my whole hairdo because I don't want to be responsible for this anymore. I need a break. It's about to be a wig or some box braids or some goddess locks because your girl's done. I'm tapped out. I don't feel like doing it anymore. So this will be for my air signs for the month of November. Hi, air signs. So that would be Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So as we know, our earth sign, I keep saying earth. Oh my God, I just did earth. So pardon me. Our air signs are all about, facts over feelings. Very intelligent, right? Air energy is about the mental. So, academia. Very intelligent people. Very intuitive people. Show great discernment because they're very facts over feelings. Some people would call them cold. But, there's balance in everything. There's a downside or lower vibrational aspect of all signs, so don't get tripped up in that. We all can be cold, we all can do these things. Just giving you some attributes while we feel out the energy for November for my earth sign, my air signs. Listen, are some of y'all dealing with earth signs, air signs? I don't think it's just because I did that because I had done the fire signs prior to the earth signs and I was not confusing their names. So what's going on, y'all? Let your girl know down in the comment section below what's going on. The earth sign got you tripped up? Can't get an earth sign off your mind? It's my air signs? What's going on with that? Look at this. Y'all really showing up today, huh? And I'm using my Good Tarot, which I love. Love the Good Tarot. I'm already starting to see. Oh, and you guys got an extra one. Oh, you guys, this is cool. Okay. So the extra one that popped out, you an Aquarius? You a Libra? You a Gemini? But I always think of this as an Aquarius. I don't know. The King of Air, King of Swords. Here you are showing up all full and present in your reading. And that could be male or female. Don't get caught up in whether it's a male or female. We're just talking about the energy. So are you in your king energy, your battle gear? You got your armor on, but remember the king is not the knight. He's not just rushing out into battle. He's not, like the knight of swords or air that's like, whew. He's the master of detachment, of discernment, of strategy. They're also very strategic, right? What's the best move? This is the best case scenario. This exemplifies being a grandmaster at chess, right? He's not a checkers champion. Okay? This person right here is a grandmaster at chess. They're not looking, there will never be a pawn. They're not looking for the accolade of being, the bragging rights of being the king. They're the player moving the pieces around the board. Okay, that's God energy. godlike abilities. They just said that. I was watching Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang story on Hulu. So good. So good. I can't wait to go to Showtime and watch the oh, hold on. And you got Messenger of Fire at the bottom. I'm sorry, I'm veering off topic, but they have a Wu-Tang documentary on Showtime. Okay, and Messenger of Fire kind of just talks about, see, I don't even know why I started shuffling, but at the bottom of the deck now is the 3 of air. So where you hurt my air signs, oh my God, I'm telling you now, one of y'all, some of y'all, a group of y'all, but I know I'm talking to somebody, is all tripped up. Center focus, center stage on an earth sign. You got to clear that out, boo. You got to start thinking about you. Who is this earth sign? Don't put it on you. Because you can't stop. We have Messenger of Air. Okay, it's enough fooling around. I digress. Messenger of Air, which I'm going to read for you. I love this deck, the Good Tarot, because it gives you a message from that elemental sign, and it has affirmations. So, opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions and responses. Are you the player, or are you a piece on the board being moved around by other people? That's for you this month of November, my air signs. Stay seated in your power, because when you are at your highest vibrational, baby, they don't see you coming. You are 10 moves ahead. Okay? You have already won before they picked up and moved their first piece on the board. You've already won at your highest vibrational. I need to, and here are the affirmations. I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently at this time. I can adapt a new way of thinking and behaving. I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good. Positive outcomes are assured. So please don't be all wrapped up in, and feeling forlorn or feeling like it's not going to work out for you. You guys know how to move the pieces on the board and create a favorable outcome. So just stay seated in your energy, because this month you're going to see how you're going to be checkmating everybody. My air signs, you are going to be, I'm talking about checkmate on checkmate on checkmate on checkmate. You're going to be putting people in check. You got 7 of Air, which is the 7 of Swords. So some people say that's like somebody sneaking out like a thief in the night. And since you got the 3 of Air at the bottom, did somebody sneak out like a thief in the night? Or did you do that to somebody? And is it bothering you? Because this person is sitting in contemplation with all of these, like the geese around them. And when it gets too cold, geese fly south for the winter, right? Did you need to fly off? I'm getting that some of you air signs needed to fly off somewhere. You like literally moved location to get yourself right, to get right with yourself. And that is how obsessive and focused an air sign can be when they are focused on an outcome. And so even when you're doing that for your personal healing, this is why you appear very cold, because you will do what's best for you first. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I know I'm doing what's best for me first, boo. Okay? Across the board. Y'all watch my hypergamy videos. And those things come from the lessons of not putting yourself first. So you see how like it talked about that dogma, that, you know, it talked about basically like as if other people are informing your decisions. So I feel like for a lot of you, it was like you had to get away, whether you didn't go anywhere physically, but you had to retreat within, and maybe you stopped talking to people, maybe you cut yourself off from people, and people are like, oh, that's really whack, like, blah, blah, blah. And you just had to like go into hibernation mode and go into your cocoon so that you can transform. And some of you have been going through like a dark night of the soul, but I see that ending. Like, I see the dawn. You know, you've already cracked through your cocoon. But this is why before you came off this way to people, because it was a true matter of survival for you. You understand that? That makes sense? That you really needed time for you to get right with you. This was most definitely a put the mask on yourself. Put the oxygen mask on yourself before you can even think about doing things for people. The problem with you air signs, it's not a problem, I'm just saying, is that while you guys can be great communicators, if you are just like so focused on a thing, you will parachute out of a situation and not leave a note. You know? These are friendships, these are relationships, this is work. You will just straight up bail, like, yeah, I'm out. If you need to know whether or not I'm gone, you just check for that puff of smoke in the shape of my silhouette, because I'm gone. So I feel like a lot of you did that, and now you're sitting with it almost like in regret. But for what? Whoever you left or walked away from, you were supposed to. You weren't for them, they weren't for you. And that could be in friendship, that could be in business, and that can be in personal relationships, romantic relationships, familial relationships. Like, it's better if the ties are severed, right? But is it the absolute best way to go about it? Well, probably not. But at the same token, if it is for you and your survival and you, for your highest good, and in that moment you didn't know another way to do it, you just couldn't do it because, again, you guys are like laser beam focused. You almost forget to look up and go, oh, damn, I didn't even tell you I was leaving. Your mama might have to come hunt you down. Like, hey, girl. Hey, boy, where are you? You haven't called your mother? You're where? It's like that. But you're fine. You're fine. You want to know why? Because, oh, buddy, let me ask you something else. Looking for a fire sign? I'm going to tell you why I said this. What, you guys are the second element to get counterparts. The other sign to get the counterparts are a fire sign. And do you know which counterparts they got? They got the air counterparts. Now here I am in the air video, and you guys got the fire counterparts. King and Queen of Fire. I use this deck a lot, like even personally, like when I'm off camera. So I'm just letting you guys know. Didn't I say finding their way to each other? These cards were not near each other in this deck. They couldn't have been. They popped out individually on different spreads, away from each other. I've pulled multiple spreads and have not pulled counterparts, even when I'm reading for myself personally. You guys are getting counterparts all of a sudden. And so this is what I'm saying about that time alone, right? You healed your heart chakra. This was like for your enlightenment too, like when you come back and you're ready to socialize with people again, and maybe you're coming back to old friendships, and you don't always have to. Sometimes you outgrow people, and it's not a love loss kind of thing. It's just that we're in two separate spaces, and we're just in separate spaces, and you wish that person well on their path, but it's like a splitting in the fork in the road, and you're just going in opposite directions. That's all, hug it out. You go your way, I'm going mine, right? But for some of you, there are people with whom you have connections to that you're going to come back into communication with. It could be a friend, it could be, you might be trying to step your way back into some prior romantic thing, but it might not be to really reconcile. It might be to just, check in, hey, or, it's like a friend, but you're not going to be talking to them every day because, again, you're on separate paths. But it's like, hey, man, I'm not severing ties. I'm just changing the parameters of the relationship, the dynamics of the relationship. You follow? So, and you see, same for her. So whether you're male or female, you did this like super enlightening work. This was like, that is how desperate you felt to check back in with you. You checked out. And it didn't matter to you, the wreckage that you left behind. Like, it didn't matter if you did it in a way that seemed a little bit curt or, uncouth even. Ooh. It might have felt a little rough, a little crass, a little like, unfeeling. But it's not that. It's that you were this deep feeling for yourself and for your health and growth. And now, I'm telling you, are air and fire signs coming together? I'm wondering. Or earth sign. Don't get tripped up in the signs, okay, people? I'm just saying, is that who's coming in for you? Could be completely new. And then, like I said in the other reading, separately, you two people who've never met have worked on yourselves. And now, yes, girl, you deserve your good man who's doing his one job, provide and protect. Yes, sir, you have earned your good woman who is, exuding all of this high vibrational goddess energy. She's seated fully in her highest vibration. Yes, yes, yes. Then we got patience. So this is what I'm saying. This took time. You stepped away for a time, baby. You see that clock in the heart? And it's 12 around. So that could be you were gone for like 12 weeks, 12 months, That might have been a full calendar year, a full rotation around the sun, okay? Something in that. You see how it's like she's holding herself. It was that time you took to heal. And you're a very patient person. So I got patience. You're like, air sign, you're like a spider who can wait. I don't want to say it like that, like you're a predator. I'm just saying, like, you can wait. You intricately weave your web. And then after you've built the thing that will secure your safety, it's a very solo focused mission. No feelings involved. I don't care how many times I gotta go back and forth and build this thing and make it very intricate. Every little piece has to work. It's like immaculate when you step back from it. And you can wait until something comes and gets caught up with you, right? So whether that's like a business opportunity, so maybe you were just like really like sharpening your tools and fine tuning your craft, or, working on a project, or, doing a lot of interviews. You were doing something that was like to build something. Maybe you were getting your credit together. I don't know. It's something that took skill, it took focus, it took sacrifice, and it took your undivided attention. Then we got the Justice card. Your reading's going longer. I'm telling you, this stuff going on up in here, air signs. So you got the Justice card. So that's legal things working out in your favor, right? Good outcomes. That is balancing. So like, again, you went away to balance things out, And you see that it's the truth. She has the sword of truth, and it's bright. It's lit up. You're ready to speak your truth. You stepped away for a minute. Now you're ready to come back and start. So I don't know. I don't know who you want to talk to about that. Maybe maybe you've been doing such hard work and then you realize you just knocked this project out of the park and you're ready to sit down with your boss. Like, just coming with facts, all my numbers and figures, all my growth, all my productivity. I need my money. My check don't match that anymore. You'll say it in a more professional way, but you know what I'm saying. Then you got Queen of Water. So I love this card because she always looks like she's in this meditative space of really mastering her emotions. So now you're not just like swing, swing, you know, like it's the balance of these two things. It's knowing when to be discerning and then knowing when to be tapped into your emotions, when to really gather the, you know, your energy, when to really be vulnerable, when to share something with someone. Can I trust you? That mental discernment will let you know if it's okay to let somebody in this space, right? So that's where that balancing comes in with Justice. And then, you've got that 10 of Water, okay? You've got Buddha. This is good luck, favor, fortune, bliss, contentment, joy. This is emotional fulfillment. This is, you want to talk about your cup runneth over. Your cups are runneth over. Like in so many areas of your life, you see this blossoming. Like, look how happy he is. Oh, I love this card. It's just so beautiful. You worked really hard for that. And so now you deserve this blessing that's coming in. And so as I did with all of my other elemental signs, my air signs, I'm going to do your I'm going to pull a card from messages from your animal spirit guides. Forgive me. You know, we just went through a very feisty new moon. Mercury is in retrograde. It's going to be okay. We just got to get to the end of November. Just so that I believe the 20th is when Mercury goes direct. I'm going to be tripping up over my words, my loves. Be tripping up over my words. So let's get you an animal spirit message. Look at that. With ease, it comes right out. Ooh. Got Tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. See, that's that prior energy. You were too fragmented. You were too all over the place, spread thin. And maybe in some parts of those fragments, you were like, man, I really want to spend my energy right here, but you couldn't do it. And then there were other parts that were really important to you. All these fragmented pieces were important to you, but then you had to step away so you can pull the pieces together. And then now having that, it's your protection now. Your balance, your balancing of the scales, your mental and emotional harmony has now granted you a way forward. Remember the tortoise and the hare, getting there so fast and being distracted. And maybe you were feeling yourself too much and you kept losing the race. But you're like, but why? I'm at like top speed. I'm in my best shape. Why can't I cross the finish line? It's because you needed to go slower. Slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. But this is victory. To me, the tortoise is victory. You take that time to bring those fragmented pieces together. And then that armor is like, it almost makes you invincible. But it's not from a reckless place, right? You're still the grandmaster in chess, right? So my loves, have a beautiful November. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Welcome back. If you're just blossoming out of your cocoon, you earned it. You walked through the fire. You walked through, that dark night of the soul, and you emerged out a transformed version of yourself at a higher vibration, attracting all of these beautiful things to you. So please let me know in the comment section below how that turned out for you and what your journey forward was like, and if this resonated with you. All right, so as always, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Later.